Now we begin the second half, and Harris misses the three, and the long rebound is controlled by Kyle Carper, his second. Dragons leading 33-31. Ryan Baumgartner, Austin Tharp out there with Landon Smith. Zach Kruger, who's got the basketball right now, towards the top of the key to bounce pass. Over to Carper on the right wing to Baumgartner, guarded by Kyle Lynch out there with Harris, Tyler Ryder, Jared Spooner, and Winston Harris, the leaner in the lane, and an offensive foul on, I believe, Kyle Carper, which would be his first. Well, the Beat Diggers come off a pretty exciting game the other night in overtime against Yuma. They'd like to avoid that tonight and come away with a convincing win, but Holyoke, a very good 2A team. They've won 10 games this year. Harris on the outside left, top of the key to Ryder, swings it over to Lynch, guarded by Tharp. He'll hand it off to Gomez. Back out to Harris. The Beat Diggers are going for their 9th victory of the year. Spooner in the left corner over to Harris. Beat Diggers taking their time on this possession. They can tie the game with a bucket or take the lead with a three. Harris against Carper, over to Spooner, fakes a straightaway three, into the lane, all the way off the glass and in, and there's a foul, and Spooner to the line. Austin Tharp with a blocking foul, and the game is deadlocked at 33.
Well, you know this is Kennedy's old stomping ground, right?
That I did not know.
Holyoke.
So this game is personal for him.
Oh, yeah.
The free throw for Spooner is off the back of the rim, bouncing around, no good, and it's out of bounds. That's off of Tyler Ryder.
This is for bragging rights right
Holyoke
here.
basketball, yeah, I bet it is. Boy, so you're looking at two things. It's a lower classification school, even though they're talented. And again, back to his homeland here.
Yep.
Kyle Carper on the outside left to Tharp, top of the key to Baumgartner. Against Gomez, dribbling towards the top of the key, now to Zach Kruger. I mean, you've talked about, does Gomez ever get tired? This kid is just
no. He's a cross-country runner. That's why we wake him. We try to grab a couple of those every year just to make sure that we got some defenders.
I mean, he never gets tired. Here's Tharp dribbling right baseline all the way, scoops it up short. Rebound to Winston Harris. Harris grabs his 5th rebound on the left baseline. Harris back out to Lynch. Had Spooner open momentarily, stripped and got the basketball back. Those are two good-looking people. Here is Gomez on the left wing to Harris. Boy, where did those masks come from? Here's Spooner into the lane, lost the basketball, picked up by Harris. Harris on the left baseline to Spooner. Straightaway three is up, in and out. And the rebound to Ryder, tied up by Tharp. Possession arrow, I believe, goes over to Holyoke since the Beat Diggers began the third quarter with the basketball. Deadlocked at 33. John Beltran visiting with Beat Digger girls head coach Jen Goodall. 5:45 to go in the third. Here's Kyle Carper, lost the basketball out of bounds. He was out of control. Turnover number 8. Okay, the last time I talked to you in this building, and I'll mention this right now, Harris, the 15-footer, is short, and the ball is loose, and I think Harris went over the back of Kyle Carper, and that'll be his first foul. That was on the night of the college football national championship, and now we're one night shy of the Super Bowl. Do you have a prediction? Let's put it that way.
Well,
if not, I'll tell you who's going to win between the Colts and Bears.
I think it's going to be Indianapolis that wins it, but I hope the Bears do.
Okay, I believe the Bears are going to win it 37-27. The shot is missed by Ryan Baumgartner. Oh yeah, this has become, Rex Grossman against Peyton Manning, which it shouldn't be.
I don't think it's that. I think it's Peyton Manning against the Urlacher defense.
That's what I think it is, and I'm going to stand by defense wins championships. Entry pass is intercepted by Jared Spooner. Turnover number 9. Spooner jump pass down low to Ryder off the glass and in for Tyler Ryder. The Beat Diggers have reclaimed the lead, 35-33. Here's Carper. Carper throws it in after he tried to save it in off of Tyler Ryder out of bounds. And Holyoke has yet to score in the first 3 minutes and 2 seconds of the third, and as a result, they trail by 2.
Now, my other question is, have you been keeping track of Tennessee?
Well, you know what? I did see that game a couple of weeks ago. Left corner three by Baumgartner is up and in and out. The putback by Smith is up and in, and a foul on Winston Harris, and the game is tied at 35. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I saw that good portion of the game, and Landon Smith will take the free throw. where Duke was up 19-0 to begin the game. I was in shock, and Tennessee only lost by like 4 or 6 points in that range. The free throw is in. But you know what? Women's basketball, you're talking about, I mean, Tennessee's going to be there. Duke's going to be there. Maryland, North Carolina. You know, you'll have the same teams. Harris, 3 in the corner. Bingo for Winston Harris. And Brush back on top by 2. 38-36. Harris with 13. He had 10 at the break. Tharp across the timeline. Left corner for Landon Smith. Back out to Tharp on the right wing for Ryan Baumgartner. Baumgartner cross court to Carper at the top of the key. Picks up his dribble. Over to Baumgartner, right wing to Kruger, nearly fouled. Down low to Smith, little 10-footer good. Landon Smith now has 11. We're retied at 38, 4:07 to go in the third. Gomez for Brush, chest pass to Winston Harris on the left wing. Back out to Gomez.
Looks like Winston's shoe is untied too.
Yep, his left shoe. Over to Spooner at the free throw line, back out to Harris. Harris penetrating into the lane, he's tripped up. Boy, tripped up even with a shoelace dangling all over the floor. Ryan Baumgartner commits the foul. Your one-stop shopping center, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, is Walmart, 1300 North Barlow Road in Fort Morgan. So Pat Summit is, how many wins does? Okay, I was going to say, how many does she need for 1,000?
And so Candace Parker got her 1,000th point. She's over that now. In the last game, she finally got her 1,000th point as a sophomore.
So March Madness is that for you takes on two things.
Oh yeah.
The men and the women's tournament. Tedford down low for Spooner, double team out to Ely, spins in the lane all the way, scoops it up. Oh, he traveled. That'll be turnover number 12 for Brush, their first of the third with 3:40 to go, and we're tied at 38. And to throw it in the backcourt is Kruger. Kruger back over to Hoffner. Boy, this has been a defensive-minded third quarter. Not too many points in the lane. Kruger spins, shoots off the glass, no good. Ball is volleyballed around into the hands of Hoffner of Holyoke. His first board of the game. Cross-court Tharp, wide open three is in. On the left wing for the fist-pumping Austin Tharp. He's got 13. The lead is 3 for Holyoke. Harris the other way. Jump pass down low. Tedford off the glass and in! And he's fouled by Zach Kruger. And to the line is Zeb Tedford. Now the Beat Diggers can re-deadlock the game. I mean, this is what was happening the other night in Yuma in the second half. Back and forth. I mean, it got scary there with the injury to Justin Coughlin of Yuma. He was down on the court for 20 minutes.
I've got Spooner and soap in my health class, so they brought the tape in and showed me.
The free throw for Tedford off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose, but it's rebounded by Landon Smith. His fifth board. 41-40 Holyoke, approaching the 3-minute mark of the third. On the outside right, Hoffner, cross court to Carper, now to Baumgartner against Nick Sopris. Dribbling to his right, top of the three-point circle to Landon Smith, now to Carper. Bounce pass into the lane to Hoffner, back out to Tharp. Steps to his left, guarded by Ely. Up top to Carper. On the outside right to Ryan Baumgartner. Little dribbling, more passing going on for Holyoke. Carper against Spooner. This has been a 30-second possession. Dribbling right baseline all the way. Hoffner, his shot no good. Winston Harris grabs the Beat Digger rebound at 6. Outlet to Tedford all the way. Scoops it up left hand. Too strong. And the ball is loose and taken away by Kyle Carper. And we've got a whistle and a shoe loose in the back court. How do those things come off when they're high tops?
Well,
I mean, I wore high tops and I never had a shoe come off.
You get stepped on the heel and they don't tie them as tight as I think we used to.
True. And in our day, we always wore socks too. You know,
got socks on. They're just booties.
Yeah,
now they wear the booties.
Right.
We wore the tube socks.
We were the nerds. Yeah, wore the socks.
Speak for yourself. I looked awesome in mine.
Well, you have better legs than I do.
But I don't go
yeah,
there.
Well, trust me. Anyway, with the basketball is Ryan Baumgartner. On the left wing to Tharp, dribbles, left baseline, penetrates, cut off by Spooner, now fades and shoots it off the side of the backboard out of bounds. Apparently attempting to draw the foul. Beat Diggers still trailing 41-40. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance offers Pinnacle Insurance to protect your business. Pinnacle is Colorado's most dominant writer of workman's compensation insurance. The Ely 3 is an air ball, but Landon Smith, it was Landon Smith, couldn't control it. It goes out of bounds. Ingmeyer Phillips Insurance locally in Fort Morgan and Brush. Sopris to throw it in. Bounce pass to Harris, and he misses the layup. The rebound put back up and in for Winston Harris. Harris with 15. The Beat Diggers reclaim the 1-point lead, 42-41. A minute 51 to go in the third. Baumgartner near the timeline to Tharp, guarded by Chris Ely. Holds the ball on his right hip, dribbling to his left, middle of the paint. And was he stripped? Yes, he was, out of bounds. Holyoke basketball. Landon Doyle replaces Jared Spooner.
I think it's just our town that doesn't grow kids tall. Our water must be too clean.
Well, that's interesting you mentioned that. Carper fades off the glass and in for Kyle Carper. He's got 6, 43-42 with a minute 35 to go in the third. The Dragons have reclaimed the lead. Here is Sopris at the top of the three-point circle. Right wing chest pass to Harris. Steps into the lane. Jump pass to Tedford. Tedford walked. Without a doubt, he took 2 steps. 13 turnover. Eaton has Seth Lobato, who's about 6'5". Tommy Klausner, 6'6" for Weld Central. Justin Coughlin, 6'8" for Yuma. I mean, Roosevelt's about the only team that is smaller than Brush. The 15-footer in the left corner missed by Landon Smith. The rebound to Landon Doyle. Doyle to Sopris at the free throw line. Jump pass to Harris. Long three is up and off to the left. And the rebound in the corner to Kyle Carper. His 5th board. The outlet to Baumgartner. A minute 5 to go in the third. Dragons 43, Beat Diggers 42. In the second of 2 games, the Holyoke ladies won tonight over the Brush ladies 76-50. Tharp at the top of the key. Left wing off a pick. Baumgartner 3 in the corner. Good for Ryan Baumgartner, who's got 6. It's the biggest lead for the Dragons, 46-42. Penetrating Tedford all the way, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Landon Doyle. He was stripped and taken away by Michael Hoffner. Now the Dragons looking to go up by a full 2 possessions with a bucket here. And head coach John Baumgartner wants them to set up the offense with 28 seconds to go. Baumgartner bounce pass down low, and that one is picked off by Harris. He's on the floor, and then he traveled. Teams essentially exchanging turnovers there. You know, it's funny. I see that at the college and NBA level when they're on the floor. They never call it traveling, but at the high school level, if you're on the floor automatically, it's the traveling violation. Entry pass is intercepted by Ely, tripped up in the backcourt by Austin Tharp. The Beat Diggers forced the 11th turnover by Holyoke, and Tharp has committed his 3rd personal.
And that might be because these high school kids are not aware so much of the rolling around and whatever that they're doing, which is why they travel.
Yeah, that's true. At the college and pro level, they're immediately looking to get rid of the basketball,
right,
which obviously prevents the travel. Well, the Beat Diggers can draw to within 2, or with a 3 can close to within 1. 16 seconds to go in the third. Ely hands it off to Sopris. Near midcourt on the right wing, Harris fakes the 3, steps in, right baseline, pulls up 10-footer, is around and no good. Rebound to Harris, dribbles, follows, that shot is in for Winston Harris. Harris has 7 in the quarter, 17 in the game. Baumgartner from half court, off the back of the rim. And the Beat Diggers only trail by 2. We've seen half court shots go in on both sides the last few games. With the score, Holyoke 46, Brush 44, a 60-second break on 1010 KSIR and KSIR.com.